It is Friday, May 1st, 2020. I am out of the basement, back upstairs. Let's get to your quick shot of news and whiskey. As the beginning of the month begins, so does the pressure on states to reopen their economies and public places. Many states have already announced that time of reopening is now, in the month of May, but some states, such as Michigan, have stated that they want to double down on their efforts to make sure that the virus is kept at bay. The stated reason behind these closures is many epidemiologists have stated that after about 2 to 3 weeks of apparent normalcy, there would be a large resurgence and spike in infections. Meanwhile, protesters in California and Florida are like, dude, I've got a killer spike and I'm wasting it on my weak-ass kids. Let me back at that beach competition, bruh. More than 30 million people have filed for unemployment, and while the official numbers don't come out until next Friday, that means that the United States is rapidly approaching 10% unemployment, which also means unemployment rates will almost assuredly surpass levels seen during the Great Recession and will most likely hit levels previously seen at the Great Depression. In fact, the Federal Reserve Bank of St. Louis predicted that the unemployment rates would hit at least 30% before the end of this coronavirus shutdown, which, in case you were wondering, would set a new record on unemployment levels. In his response, President Trump said, "Both of those things have great in the title, okay? I told you that's what I was aiming for. This is on you." Presidential candidate Joe Biden appeared on the MSNBC show Morning Joe to discuss the sexual assault allegations leveled against him by Tara Reid. One of the hosts, Mika Brzezinski, handled the questions about the sexual assault by herself, one-on-one with Joe Biden. At the opening of the interview, Mika greeted the former vice president by saying, "Thank you for being here on the show." Mr. Biden responded, "Happy to be here, especially with you looking so good in that shirt." Oh, shoot! Oh, can we start over? At least he couldn't touch her. And in our final story of the day, the US officially passed 1 million cases of confirmed coronavirus this week. In a related story, the Trump administration has now directed US intelligence agencies to investigate unsubstantiated claims that the coronavirus was developed in a Wuhan laboratory. This after the president has renewed his attacks on the FBI after lawyers who represent the former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn cited newly unsealed documents as proof of presidential misconduct. I would personally like to cite those last two sentences as all the proof you need of conduct unbecoming a president. But hey, that's just me. All right, my friends, so that is all I've got for you today. I hope that you've been staying happy and healthy. If you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe button. That way I can be sure to see you back here on Monday. Until then, cheers.